Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Man City Unplugged, your very own Man City fan channel. Yes, we have not got Ronaldo. So what has happened now? What is it that has happened that we are panicking so much? Are we panicking because we will be trolled by Manchester United or something? Why are we panicking? What is the reason to panic? I don't understand. I mean, there have been so many comments like I'll read all of your comments, but there have been so many comments like the board is incompetent and all of those things. But why is the board incompetent just for not completing this Ronaldo transfer? Why? What is the reason that suddenly we our board has become incompetent? Suddenly we are not a good enough football club. Suddenly we are not run well. What is it that we have done in the past 10 years, 11 years? Which is the club in England that has achieved the highest amount of trophies? Which is the club in England that until this point, all of the fans of even the rival clubs, even United fans have been telling that City are the most well-run club from top to bottom. They have all their mechanisms in place and all of these things. Why have all of these things been forgotten? What has happened suddenly to all of us? One transfer not completed, and suddenly we have been told that we are not good enough. Our board is not good enough. Pep Guardiola is not good enough. He has to go and all of those things. Yes, we will be trolled by United fans, but do we even need to bother about them? Do we need to even bother about a club that lives on its history? Do we even need to bother about a club that in the past has snatched players from us but has failed to achieve nothing? Alexis Sanchez, Harry Maguire, Fred, and they have not even won peanuts. So why are we taking all of that banter from United and other clubs personally? Why are we taking it to heart? Why are they doing so much noise? Because they can't lay even a single finger on any trophy. That's why they will banter us with every little chance. I remember when we lost to United last time, the title was wrapped up, but we lost, and there was a whole 2 days of City fans feeling disappointed, thinking that suddenly Pep Guardiola is not good enough. Suddenly, why don't we have a striker and all of these things? Why do we get upset at small things? That is how the world is. If you're powerful and the other people can't lay hands at you, they will not leave even a single opportunity to upset you. They will look for those small things. Why do we need to even bother about them? They're not even a title challengers. Okay, there are city rivals, but they don't even have it in them to say that they compete with us on the same footing. They might say that in the past, 1960s, 1970s, we ruled football. So go back to 1970s, take a time machine and go back. We are not a club that lives on history. They say you are a club that doesn't have history. You're a club that was born in 2008 and all that stuff. Then go back and play in history. Why are you talking to us now? Why are you talking to us in the present? These people, these fans of United and all of the other big clubs traditionally, they don't have anything with them to attack us in the present. They always refer to the past. Yes, the Roman Empire was very good in the past. Greece was the role model of modern democracy in the past, but look at how all those countries are now. It's the same thing. We don't even have to bother about these things. But the one thing that really angers me, that really infuriates me, is the fact that we are taking all of these things into heart. We are taking all of these trolls into heart. These sprats who will keep on trolling every day. No need to even bother about it. Our board has really tried for Harry Kane all through summer. 150 million pounds our board was ready to spend. Okay, the Tottenham didn't want to sell Harry Kane. What will our board do? Cristiano Ronaldo, we were in for him till the last minute. Personally, I didn't want Cristiano Ronaldo, even though in the previous video I said it was a good finisher and all of those things. But personally, I didn't want Cristiano Ronaldo because he is not a Pep Guardiola style of striker. He's not the one who fits the ethos of a club. Is not the one who is in there with the principles of what City want, how we want to play, and all of those things. So this is the moment where we will be together, where we need to be together. People are talking as if that we didn't sign Cristiano Ronaldo and boom, we will finish ninth or 10th. We will be relegated. We will not win any trophy and stuff. I mean, without Cristiano Ronaldo now, we have a much higher chance of winning trophies. That is because we'll be able to press more. We'll have higher energy. We will not be a one-man team. I mean, this might infuriate people, but let it infuriate people, let it anger people. I do not care. But without Cristiano Ronaldo, we are a much better pressing team. We are a much better team playing in line with the principles of how Guardiola wants football to be played. It is with those principles that we have won the Premier League. How many ever times, the highest number of times than any other club in the last 10 years, and the club which Cristiano Ronaldo has gone to has not won a single trophy in the last 9 years, 10 years. So why are we suddenly panicking? Last year in the middle of the pandemic, we lost to West Brom, or we drew with West Brom. City were ninth in the table. November, I still remember the date. It was somewhere in November 20th or something. Everyone was telling Pep is over. City, Gary Neville was telling all of the juice has come out of City. Our very own fans were telling now Pep Guardiola suddenly is not good enough to motivate these players. And what has happened from November until April? A single team could not even lay a glove on us. They could not lay even their hair on us. We won the Premier League at a canter in 3 months. People said that is not possible in the Premier League. That is our capability. Now, in the forward, Ferran Torres, I made a video. I remember it was 1.5 years back. I think when we signed Ferran Torres, the video was that Ferran Torres is the new Cristiano Ronaldo. We have the new Cristiano Ronaldo. We have a player who has the potential to go a step further than Cristiano Ronaldo and Ferran Torres. Let him play in the forward position. Let Liam Delap get more experience. Let him be thrown into the fire and see how he reacts. So let us look at the positivity. Why do we always want to get one thing above the opponents? Why do we always want to win arguments with the opponents when we know that we are much better than them? When we know that we are much stronger than them at this stage, from the footballing point of view, from the business point of view, from everything. People say Ronaldo to United, and from a business point of view, they're better. No, the deals which City are doing, the brand which City is building around the globe, City Football Academy and stuff, we are much better in a business sense, in a playing sense, in a playing style sense, our youth academy, everything. Just be patient. The youth stars will come. Our class of 99 or whatever will come. Foden is there. Cole Palmer will come. Liam Delap is on the verge of breakthrough. Tommy Doyle is there. We already have 4 or 5 players earmarked to break through from the academy. So we need to maintain patience. We need to maintain patience in the way the club is running, the way Pep is going about decisions. City could have somehow hijacked this. Paid more wages to Ronaldo or something, and got the deal done. Paid a 50 million euro transfer fee to Juventus and things like that. City could have done things like that, but that is not in the ethos of the club. That is not how we have been running our football club right from 2008 to 2021. Because in 2008 itself, we could have bought everyone. We could have bought all the top players. We could have bought Neymar and everything, and we could have just won the Champions League back then with all the stars and gone. But no, the owners want to make this football club into a sustainable one. Even if they go, this football club should function like it is doing now. The plan is huge. The plan is futuristic and not in the present. So we need to be calm. That's why when City lost the Champions League final, I was sad. I was sad for a week. But when we lost the Champions League final, a lot of fans were telling that we are going backwards and stuff. It is progress, mate. Quarterfinals, semi-final. Once we have lost, this is second. We have gone. This is the second time, and then final. This is progress, mate. We can't expect the club to do everything in 1 year. Slowly, the club is building a strong base. If we wanted, we could have bought Neymar and Messi and everyone, and we could have won the Champions League long back. But no progress. We want to do progress in an organic way. Yes, we have to spend money here and there, because without spending money, clubs like United, they have 100, 150 years of head start over us. So we need to spend money. But apart from spending money, we are also developing our academy in an organic way. So I do not agree with people who say that our board is incompetent, or we are finished because we did not get Cristiano Ronaldo, and all of this nonsense crap. No, for the last 10, 12 years, our board has been the best and still is the best for me. We now not getting Cristiano Ronaldo shows that we don't compromise on what we believe in. We don't compromise on our values. We don't compromise on how we are run on our principles and how we are run as a football club. Now let's look at some of your comments. Look at it. Like I told, this board is incompetent. Honestly, get them out when we can. Don't get this shit from any other top tier club with money, right? Where were you? Where were you with this comment when City won the Premier League last time, or when City won the domestic treble 2 years back? Where were you when City competed with Liverpool and we got 98 points to win the league? Where were you? A failed transfer of one player, and that too, it is a blessing in disguise for us. It is a bullet dodged. We can develop Ferran Torres into one of the elite strikers. Look at the finishing of this guy. It's just that this guy would have been Ferran Torres, Liam Delap, all of them would have been pushed back 3, 4, 5 years ago if we would have signed Cristiano Ronaldo, because it would have been a 2-year deal at least, and this would have meant that Ferran Torres, Liam Delap and all would not have got the necessary game time. So it's a bullet dodged. It's something that has happened for our better in the past. Has happened. Sancho, Harry Maguire, Fred, and now this. Let us now in the heat of the moment when Sancho signed for United, I thought the same thing. Why is this board incompetent? Maguire signed for United because we didn't pay £5 million more for him. I thought the same thing. Why can't City get this done? When Van Dijk signed for Liverpool, I thought the same thing. But have belief. Please have belief in the board. Please have belief in the dream that the club has for all of our fans. Please have belief in the dream that Pep Guardiola really wants to achieve for us this season. And this season, Pep Guardiola is going for a quadruple. He is going for a quadruple. It doesn't matter if you are getting Cristiano Ronaldo or not. It is a quadruple Pep Guardiola is going for. So if any chance we jump in for Lewandowski, we need a striker bad, and if it's the team better than Ronaldo, this is another thing that I don't understand. We do not need a striker as bad as it is being pointed out by the media, by the pundits, by all of the other news outlets and everyone. False nine. We have won a title with a false nine. We have reached the Champions League final with a false nine. We can do it. We can do it with a false nine. As many ever seasons as one. It is, people are afraid because it's not been done before. People were afraid when Pep Guardiola came to Manchester City, and they were telling that your style of football, like you did at Barcelona, will not work. Even Bayern Munich will not work. This is England. You need to have physical players. You need to play long balls and all. Not one, not two. How many Premier League trophies? Just count how many Premier League trophies Pep Guardiola has won with his approach. One more than any other team in the last 10, 12 years with his approach. So believe in the false nine approach. Believe Pep Guardiola to make all of the midfielders play that false nine. Even people like Ferran Torres play that false nine and get the goals. City might not have a 30-goal striker like a Lukaku or even Ronaldo, but we have midfielders who contribute 10 goals here, 10 goals there. That Grealish will get 15 goals. De Bruyne will get 10 goals easily. Mahrez will get 10 goals. Foden will get 10 goals. Sterling will get 10 goals for sure with those tap-ins. Gundogan will get 10 goals. So see the spread. See the spread. So it's as good. It's even a better return than any of the forwards available if you buy. So believe in Pep Guardiola's approach. Believe in what Pep Guardiola is doing. So if we jump Lewandowski, then we are guaranteed to give Haaland to PSG or Bayern or Real Madrid, regardless of how pipe dreamy it is. Haaland is also very difficult for me, I think, because Raiola is involved, and now City are at such a stage that we don't even have to put up with shit with agents like that one, agents like Mino Raiola and all. We are a team who do not need a big name player, to win trophies. We're not a single man team. You can tell De Bruyne. Without De Bruyne, we competed with Liverpool foot to foot, toe to toe, won 15 matches in a row, 98 points we have got. Without Kevin De Bruyne for most parts, without Sergio Aguero for most parts last season, in a pandemic stricken thing, we have won the Premier League. So now don't get me going about us needing a big name striker. It's just what this media, what this pundits, what everyone around you, pundits of the other teams, media outlets related to other teams, new fans of other teams are feeding you. That is because their coaches are incapable of making their teams win without big name players. Pep Guardiola is one coach. He's different from all the other coaches. He's one of the best the world has ever seen. He's the best, if you ask me, the world has ever seen. And he can win trophies. He can make you win even Premier League, which is considered to be the toughest league in the world, without a recognized forward. It has never been done, and we have done it last season. That is what these people are afraid of. These people are afraid that Pep Guardiola will break the barriers. These people are afraid that Pep Guardiola will break the traditions, will break the stereotypes, will break what is already there. And whenever, it might be sport, it might be anything, when you're looking to innovate, when you're looking to break the stereotypes, there will be people opposing you. There will be people telling it can't be done. That is why all of the pundits, everyone, even fans of the other teams are trolling us. They're telling us without a center forward, City are doomed. Where will that City get the 30-man goal striker and all? I've told you how to get more than 30 goals this season. All our midfielders can easily contribute. So let the comments by fans of other teams not bother you a single bit. Bayern will know that the board is desperate and will try to overcharge us. No, we don't need Lewandowski. So random question, does Camavinga make any sense for us? We need a striker. Actually, Camavinga might not be a bad signing. I would say that CDM position, Fernandinho, the age getting on and stuff. Yes, all of the attention are towards the striker, but I've told you how we have different people. Foden, Sterling, Ferran Torres, Liam Delap, Cole Palmer can play there, James McAtee can play there. We have Sam Edozie, who's done with well in the preseason and everything. So we don't need to be desperate. Be calm. This is the time to be calm. This is the time to be together. This is the time to believe in. Look at what the club has done until now. And this is the time to believe in ourselves, be there with the club more than ever. That's it. But depth in CDM wouldn't be the worst. The last 24 hours have sucked pretty bad. I can understand, that feeling. I'm still going through that feeling. But then I've just sat down and thought, why? Why do you need to bother about those trolls? These are the people who troll when they win one match against City after City have won the Premier League title. That is the level of satisfaction. This much. Just this much. These are the these are the fans, not only United fans of rival clubs, Liverpool, United, Chelsea. These are the fans who troll us when we are one goal down with Brighton, even before the match is fully completed. Why do we need to bother about all of them? We are strong. That's why they're trolling us. They banter Arsenal. Why? They are weak. They know that trolling Arsenal fans is no good. But we are strong. They can't defeat us on the field. So they troll us for small things like that. This is clearly the most incompetent board out of all the billion-dollar clubs. Perez has planned Mbappe exit up to nth factor. Bayern are quick and aggressive in the signings. PSG just moved the entire world with the signings, and here we are unable to even find a decent striker. Shambles of a board we have. This is the board that has signed Ruben Dias, when we could have easily got Koulibaly, and now people would say that Koulibaly is a short-term signing. We need another defender as well. This is a board that this is a board that has dropped out of a deal for Alexis Sanchez because it has realized that the wages demanded by the player meant that his mind is not here, and you call this board incompetent. This is a board that has taken decisions that has gone for players and make sure that the players with the ethos of the club, they are not just big name players. This is a club that has waited for Pep Guardiola and make sure that us fans are tweeted to some of the most wonderful football any of the club can be tweeted to in the last 4-5 years. because this club could have paid the money and bought in someone like a Jose Mourinho and would have given him all of the money, and the football would have sucked, but we would have won trophies and stuff. No, this board wanted to build a brand around a wonderful, beautiful style of football, with Chelsea for all of the, even though they won the Champions League, they could not achieve, even though by bringing Mauricio Sarri and all of and all of those people. So you call this board incompetent, a board that has always looked up to the fans. Ask about an incompetent board to United. Yes, they're happy now, but at the end of the season, ask them and they'll tell you what an incompetent board is. If it was an incompetent board, if ours was an incompetent board, we would have been knocked out of the Champions League in the group stage itself. If ours was an incompetent board, we could never have recovered from that bottom table in November last season and won the Premier League. If ours was an incompetent board, it would not have gone all out for Harry Kane, be ready to pay even 150 million pounds. So be careful with all of the statements that you're making. It's interesting that we even considered a move for Ronaldo, knowing he doesn't exactly with the ethos of the team, and also that it would look bad if we couldn't pull it off. I think it shows how desperate we truly are for a striker, despite City or Pep saying they're happy with the way the squad currently is, which makes a recruitment strategy this summer even more questionable. I know there's a few days left in the window, but I don't see any other deals emerge. The recruitment strategy was not questionable. Pep Guardiola was sure that he would get Harry Kane. Harry Kane is a dream Pep player. Harry Kane is a perfect Pep player. The thing is, deals don't work out. That is the true. It's not Football Manager or it's not FIFA that you're playing that you pump up as much money as you want. There are a number of factors that go into the deal, managing the agents, then the club, then giving as much money as the agents want, and all of it. It's a big process. So we have done, our club has done whatever it can, whatever is in its power. We would have looked like fools, if we would have paid 200 million pounds to Harry Kane, a player with a questionable injury record, with his ankle injury recurring time and again. What if we would have paid 200 million pounds for Harry Kane? We would have got him. For the last 2-3 seasons, Harry Kane has been injured, right? Ankle injury at least for 2 months, at least every season, 2-3 months. So we would have bought him, and it would have been the same as retaining Aguero, right? He won't be there for 2-3 months. What if he's not there for the crucial Champions League game? So whatever has happened, destiny has always been with us in transfer signings. Again, go back to the Sanchez, Fred, Sanchez, Fred, Harry Maguire, and all of those deals. So this is also a bullet dodged for me. This hasn't been the best of weeks, yes, but the best is there to come. Just don't lose hope. Always believe in the sunshine. The sunshine will always come. It's just a matter of believing in the club more than ever now. That is what is needed right now. We need to be together. We would never spend 25 million pounds net on a player's wages. Anyone who claims we were in for Ronaldo with that fact in mind is completely nuts. We were in for Ronaldo. I will not say hide the truth here. We were in for Ronaldo. Yes, even I in my previous video said that we needed Ronaldo because of his striking and stuff. He's a good finisher. But yes, we did not get Ronaldo. The only reason why I told we needed Ronaldo was he was a good finisher. That's all, not for any other reason. He didn't fit the ethos of the club. He's not a Pep Guardiola player and all of those things. It would be two big egos. Ronaldo and Pep Guardiola, not at all good for the dressing room and anything. The only thing was finishing. But now sitting back and thinking, Ferran Torres is a good enough finisher. It's just that he's just learning that center forward position. He's a right winger and we need to give him time. And Pep can do it with false nine. I'm getting more and more confident now. Pep can do this season with the false nine, and people are worried because it's never been done in England before, except for the last season. That's all. Pep can prove it again. This could become a new formula for how young coaches look at football in this country. Because before Pep came, football in this country was not based on pressing, pass and move and all of those things. Now, if you look at right from the ground level in the 10th league to the Premier League, most of the young coaches, Graham Potter and all of those coaches, young upcoming coaches are looking at Pep Guardiola's style of football, implementing it right from the grassroots, right from the academy level to the first team. That is how much Pep Guardiola had an effect on England. And this cannot be done by spending as many dollars, as many things and all. So I think that false nine this season, if we don't get any other deals done over the line, false nine is there for us. We can do it with false nine. We have players capable of doing it. And this will be a new era which Pep will start if he can win the title and also challenge and well and take us deep with a false nine into the Champions League. It's clear that Tixiki got outplayed. Imagine having billions of dollars and still miss out on Kane, Messi, and Ronaldo and enter the season without any striker. Look at it again. Why are you bothered? Why do you think that we need a striker to win a football league? Why do you think that we need a striker to win a Champions League? It can be done without a striker as well. It can be done with a false nine as well. That is what, once a stereotype is set up, we are afraid to break it. We are afraid to look beyond it. But that is why Pep Guardiola is the greatest coach in the world. He manages to look beyond the traditional things. He manages to go beyond the stereotypes, break stereotypes. The greatest inventors, the people who have done big things, who have broken things, records and all, who have been the pioneers, be it in sport, be it in anything, have all dared to look beyond the realms of what people think is possible. And people now think that without a striker it is impossible, and Pep Guardiola has taken it as a challenge. I think mostly we'll look at it and we'll get it done without a false nine, and also without a traditional striker. And also this means that Bernardo Silva remains at City, and Bernardo Silva is a good false nine. He can play as a false nine as well. Again, we need a striker. We need one. No, you don't. I can only hope the board is just 4D chessing this whole thing and we end up winning the league and CL with only one major signing and no experienced striker. You have to wait and see. I suppose, yes, exactly. Have the courage to look beyond have the courage to see what Pep Guardiola is trying to do. This is a man who has done that in the past, okay, with Messi. But who has put Messi in that position? Who has designed that position for Lionel Messi? It is Pep Guardiola, and we need to remember that Pep Guardiola people say Messi was there before Pep Guardiola, but where did Messi play before Pep Guardiola came? Under Frank Rijkaard, for example. He played on the left he played on the right wing. But Pep Guardiola came, he has designed that false nine position for Messi. Pep Guardiola, taking inspiration from Jurgen Cruyff, he is the instigator of that false nine position, and we need to believe in him. The innovator, the master tactician will have something. Diaz, one defender of UCL. We are stacked in midfield and is 34. He can play as striker, no, but again, it will be like playing with 10 men and getting the ball up to Ronaldo. I was very excited and taken up into this deal, but right now, no. My friend who's a City fan has always been saying that we don't need Ronaldo, and I really am with him now. I was 70% with him, but 30% I thought the finishing aspect and all, we need Ronaldo. But this evening when talks that after the Pep Guardiola press conference, especially with him saying that City are out and all of that stuff, I was just thinking, do we really need Ronaldo? Is it a hype created by Ronaldo's agent and stuff? Where do we stand as a football team? And we can do it. I realized that we can do it with Ferran Torres and all of those. They're not small players. They're not some mediocre players. They are players who can get you 15-20 goals. Each of that midfielder can get you at least 15 goals in the City team. And in all of this, we are forgetting that we have signed Jack Grealish, a player 25 in his prime, can take players on one-on-one. So it will be interesting to see how we play tomorrow. Now I want to see if we have a third option. The only option I can pretty much accept is Dusan Vlahovic. I've seen his game, his pressing, his finishing is good, aerial is good and all. Other than Dusan Vlahovic, I don't think we even need to sign someone. Just imagine with one signing, we go on and gazump everyone, and we go deep and far in all the competitions. Just take all of it in now silently. Wait. How patient a lion is, a tiger is before pouncing. That is how we should be now. We just gather all your strength. When time will come, we'll just let out all of our positive energy. Just gather all of your strength within you now and be together with the club. We all of us as a City fan community, we need to be together now more than ever. More than ever. Coutinho says Pep said he may not renew his contract. Basically, it's just 2 more tries to win UCL. Hi, Countini. I hope you're doing good. Pep said him in Pep. If you read the exact quote, what Pep has said. Quote: Pep said that he is tired of the Premier League rigors and he might look for a new challenge. He's considering the possibility. He did not say that he is going for sure. He might. And that depends on a lot of things. Things will change, situations will change. No one expected, Messi to leave Barcelona, so things will change, and it will be interesting to see what kind of manager will City be looking at. If it's just 2 years and if Pep has informed City, but right now, I personally feel that even at the end of the contract, Pep will extend that one more year, and then Pep will look to leave. But we have known it for the last couple of years that Pep is surely leaving in the near future. It could have been before this new deal he has signed, but now we knew that when he has signed this deal, this could be the last deal which Pep has signed. So it's not a surprise for us City fans, but and tonight also should not be a surprise for us that we have not got a player. In the past, we have not got many players. It as City fans, let us put all of our egos and everything apart, everything to the side, and let us not bother that another club has got a player and we have not got a player. Getting players, not getting players will not win you the Premier League and all of that. Premier League is won by the tactics of the manager and the players on the field, players on the ground. So just be calm. We have the perfect team. Okay, Ronaldo has not gone. Okay, Messi has not gone. People are saying we bottled all of the four signings. It's fine. Do you want trophies or do you want signings? I want trophies. We are here to win trophies and not signings. So we are in a strong position. Look forward to the Arsenal match tomorrow, and never for a moment, never for a moment, look down and doubt the club, doubt yourself, and everything. Doubt our transfer strategy. We are on the right path, and Ronaldo was ultimately not a player that fitted the ethos of the club. So it's good. We have dodged the bullet, and now it's time to focus on football. So see you all tomorrow in the live watch along for the Arsenal match. See you all and have a good night. See you.